Hi, it's Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. Remember last week when we met Debbie from Ohio and I praised a Shriner bracelet from her that she, in fact, bought from a Goodwill Blue Box? There she is. There's Debbie. Well, Debbie, I said to Debbie, I said, all day, every day, $275. That was the appraisal of the Shriner bracelet. 3 days later, this is for those people who say, your values are too high. You don't know. Oh, my God. 3 days later, she sold it. She sold it for $375. Yeah, she found somebody who really wanted that bracelet, told you guys how to do it, showing you what to look for, showing you how to appraise it, showing you how to value it. Found it in the Goodwill Blue Box. There you go. The proof is in the testimonials. Thank you so much for succeeding, for working at it, because you're all working at it. I'm happy for Debbie and for all of you. So thanks for being with me. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. Everything's unscripted. My guests are here from all over. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter. You know the newsletter. You know, people are discovering my website, drloriv.com. They're finding all kinds of great information that's helpful to them at drloriv.com and the free newsletter, which we send out to you. All you have to do is sign up. Go to, of course, the free tab with the thumbs up. Put in your email, and we'll send it out to you. It's easy to find right there at drloriv.com. So it's good to be with all of you. And we've got there's a great rave, of course, success story from Debbie. And our guests are here from all over the place. So thanks for joining me. But we're getting feedback from somebody. It's nice to see all of you. And let's see what we've got. So it looks like we've got sort of a mirror/jewelry box. And then we've got a purse. It's a nice purse. And then we've got a glass piece, which is kind of close to so it's got some prunts on it. You know that term, prunts? That's basically those elements that come out in the blown glass process, right? And then I guess I'm looking at glass flowers.
Yes.
Oh, one glass flower. Okay, it's a blue glass flower. It's a little far away is the problem there. Those are nice. I like those. I think those look great. I like blue. You know, I'm wearing blue, but I like blue. I think blue is great. Blue is a popular thing. And then I've got that nice jar, that nice blue-white ceramic jar. That's nice too. Let's start with the piece of the vase of glass. And now, those of you who are here, I might come back to your object, so don't think I don't like your object. A lot of you do this switcheroo thing on me. I want to go back to something, and then it's gone. You brought in, like, you know, I don't know, a dinosaur in the interim. You thought, oh, she didn't like my blue-white ceramic thing, so I'm going to go get a dinosaur. I mean, you change stuff. It's hard. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Tina from Pennsylvania.
Hey, Tina, where in Pennsylvania are you? What area?
Upper Bucks County.
Upper Bucks County. Okay. So let's see. What did I want to ask you, Tina? Upper Bucks County. How'd you acquire this?
Local thrift store, $8.
Did you negotiate?
No. I was happy to find it.
You're all like, Dr. Lori negotiated $8. Sure, why not try? Try to get it for $5. What the heck? Right? So you got a local thrift store for $8. Is there a mark on the bottom of it?
There's nothing that I could see, and it's very smooth.
What did you like about it? Here's what I liked about it. I like the prunts. I basically like those elements that come out. They stick out. I like those. Actually, that's actually applied on top. I like I wish it was a little bit more dramatic from the dark areas to the light areas. It kind of gets a little bit muddy, you know, all the way down. Are there any inclusions, abrasions, cracks, chips, problems?
Doesn't seem to be.
Back up for me a little bit, honey,
and
so everybody can see.
It's very heavy. It's 5 pounds.
Oh, it's very heavy.
Very heavy.
Okay, all right.
And then it's about 14 inches tall, I think it is.
It's pretty nice for $8. Yeah. So I think it's modeled after Italian glass. I don't think it's Italian. I think it's probably made in Poland.
Okay.
I like it a lot. I think it would look beautiful with flowers, maybe blue flowers. Value on the piece, about $75.
Oh, great.
I do like it. So you paid just about 10%. I don't know if I'd go $80, but just about 10% for it. That's nice. Based on actual sales records where similar pieces have sold. My appraisals are always based on the retail value, based on sales records where somebody actually paid $75 for a piece like that one. You know, that's what you're looking at. Let me think another point I might have about this piece in terms of what to look for. Notice that those elements, that sort of textural element on the outside isn't only at the bottom, which is typical and easy to do, but all the way through the top. So I like that a lot. I think that probably was in a relatively upscale area in Bucks County. I think that was probably in one of the, historic homes around here, I would say. And I'm in Bucks County, but not Upper Bucks where she is. A couple of other questions. One for me, sweetheart, if you'll indulge me. And this is a hard one for a lot of people. The question of the day is Pepsi or Coke?
Well, these days, Coca-Cola, I would say.
These days, Coca-Cola?
Yeah, Pepsi's too sweet.
Pepsi's too sweet. Okay, okay. Good to see you. Thanks for being with me. Nice piece, nice piece. A couple of things. You're finding a lot of glass in the thrift stores, and I hope that you are, of course, experiencing and watching and reading the blog and reading the website, because there's a lot of information about what you should not pass by, right? Of course, at the thrift stores, the yard sales, the estate sales and such. Yes, if you're here with me watching, I want to know where. Oh, Dr. Pepper, like my friend Rick Lagina on The Curse of Oak Island. He loves his Dr. Pepper. I couldn't believe how much Dr. Pepper he actually drinks, but he does a lot. If you don't know Rick, it's the History Channel, of course, and I help them out. Let's see. For 2020, what are some of the things you should be collecting? I'll give you one right out of the chute. You should be collecting Princess Diana objects, because in August of this year, it will be the 25th anniversary of her death. So many of those pieces are going to spike in August of this year for Princess Diana. Of course, Princess Diana Spencer, the mother to the future king, if you will. So that's one of the things right out of the chute. And there are others on my website. If you look at the research pages and you go through drloriv.com, you'll be shocked at all the information that you're missing. So you don't want to miss it. You also don't want to miss the binge link. The binge link, of course, allows you to organize and make it very easy for you to watch my videos. Almost 1,000 videos. That's right. Chock full of information. I had someone who said to me the other day, said, you know what? I was watching the show. He goes, I realized, look at all the information as well as the appraisals. So there you go. So, and if you think Pepsi is too sweet, please, or Coke is too sweet, please answer the question of the day. I love to know where you're calling or watching from, as well as your answer to the question of the day. And questions are always open. So are super chats and super stickers if you want to support the channel. I'm Dr. Lori. My guests are here. Yay. Let's see what they've got. Okay, let's see what this is. So that looks like some kind of card of some sort. That looks like some kind of, maybe an alexandrite or an amethyst in a box. Might be a ring. It's kind of hard to tell in the box. And then I've got what looks like it might be a painting, but she hasn't got the camera tilted down far enough, so I can't see it. Either she has to pick the thing up or tilt the camera down. All right, let's see. I don't know. Is this John from Pittsburgh? That might be John from Pittsburgh. I don't know. I can't tell. So let's see. This piece that's under this piece, Paper Dolls by Tom Tierney. Oh, I see. It's not a card. They're paper dolls. So, John, did you pay? John, I don't know if his connection's very good. It's kind of frozen. I was going to ask John if he plays with paper dolls, but I'll ask you. You with the framed piece. What's your name?
Monica.
Hey, Monica. So, Monica, honey, where are you calling from?
From Salinas, California.
Salinas. So tell me, did you play with paper dolls? I never played with paper dolls.
No, I didn't.
No.
I was very clumsy.
Did you like dolls? Would you like dolls in general?
Not particularly.
Yeah, I'm not big on dolls. I like to game. I like to do something, think, you know. Now, here's a person, perfect example. She had a ring. Now she has a pendant, switching stuff up, driving me crazy. What's your name? What's your name,
my name's Trisha. How are you?
Hi, Trisha. So now I can't really see your pendant because it's a little bit blurry. And then what happened to the ring? Why did the ring get moved out?
It wasn't a ring. This was just a pendant in the box with the chain.
Oh, okay. My mistake. Okay, thanks for correcting me.
Oh, by the way, I'm so excited I'm on and I love you so much.
I'm so excited you're on and I love you so much. So thank you for correcting me because I thought that was a ring. Okay, so get the pendant close because it's kind of hard to see.
It's kind of hard to get it in focus, I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's hard to get in focus. Focus
it's
helps,
a little,
you know?
It's like a little cherub angel.
Focus helps. Can I see the back?
Sure.
Oh, so it's kind of a little hand-painted cherub on a piece of ceramic that's a heart that's set in a piece of metal. Is that right?
Yes. And I got the Presidium, but returned it to Amazon.com because I can't afford it really after, I had some thoughts. And it did come up on the amethyst side when I put it on the white portion.
Okay, so the white portion is reading as amethyst.
The one of the three. I can't remember the other two.
Okay. All right. I understand. All right. So a couple of different things about it. First of all, middle part of the 20th century, the chain doesn't go with it. Did you add the chain?
Yeah,
to
I could tell. No, because it's too old. And I could tell this was a little too new.
Okay, that's fine. So a couple of different things about it. First of all, it's always good to check to use the Presidium if, of course, if it's within your budget. The Presidium will help you with respect to identifying the gemstones. If you're going to buy and resell jewelry, you need it. You're going to need to take one of those sales that you have and put the money aside and do that. If it's just for you and you say, okay, well, I don't need to check everything, then maybe you don't need to invest in it. But I would say that. It's on my recommended specials and shopping page. Every time that you buy something, I do get compensation when you purchase something. Now, a couple of different things. You can find it at the specials and shop page, the recommended products. First of all, with respect to an amethyst like that piece dates to the mid 20th century. So put it like 1930s to like 1960s, somewhere in there. Now, I think that the setting is older. So I think that setting actually has received this piece. I think that setting is a little bit older and they might have put a different setting into that, a different piece into that setting. Value on it, probably no more than $90. Then you have to add the value of the chain, which is independent, but the pendant itself is about $90. So how did you acquire it and how much did you pay?
Wow. I paid $15. I was at a local thrift store. It's locally owned. I took a risk because I don't do cameos. I've been getting into jewelry more often as of late.
Okay, technically that's not a cameo.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, when I saw it, I thought cameo. And
I understand what you're saying. I just have to be clear because then everybody goes, "Oh,
no,
you're correct. I don't want you to be confused."
And so it was about $15, and I have it online for sale at $35. So I'm going to change.
Well, you got to go up from that. If it's an amethyst, it's worth more than that. But this is why you have me, right? This is why you have me. This is why you have to ask the questions.
We love you. Me and my fiance, we adore you. He just tripped over a chair trying to look at you early when I got on because I've tried for the last.
Men are always tripping over chairs trying to look at me. Let me tell you.
I know it.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it's nice to see you, sweetie. Hey, answer this question: Pepsi or Coke? What is your and don't forget what is your fiance's name?
His name's Sam. He's right here.
Where is he?
He's very shy.
Hi, Donald. What are you doing? Hey, he's a cutie pie.
I know he's handsome,
right?
Yes.
Where are you guys?
I like Coca-Cola.
We're in Norfolk, Virginia.
Hey, I know Norfolk very well. Norfolk very well. So, okay, so Coca-Cola for you. What about you, sweetie?
Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah, I don't
really do. Not him. We talked to him.
Oh yeah, I like pineapple Fanta. That's my thing.
Pineapple Fanta. I like orange soda. Yeah. I like orange soda a lot.
Me too. A lot. I don't go all that. Yeah, but pineapple.
My mother had a thing about. I loved orange juice. I was a kid who loved orange juice.
Yeah, I prefer apple, but I get it.
And it would be very expensive, and my mom would be like, "Lorianne, it's so expensive." I'm like, "Oh, but I love it."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can see why the orange sodas are popular too. Hey, nice to meet you both. Be good to each other. I'll see you next time.
Bye, Dr. Lori.
Bye, honeys. All right, so that's Norfolk, Virginia. So the thing was, I thought it was a ring, but in fact, it was a pendant. So there you go. There you go. Nice to see all of you. Thank you for the super chats and super stickers. It supports the channel. It helps me to make more videos for you so I can teach you more and more and more so you can all succeed. I'm so happy. I can't tell you how happy I get when I hear one of you said, I bought it for a little bit. I did my research. I watched a video. I found something. And, I either love it for myself or I resold it. I want you guys to succeed. We could all go shopping together and I'll show you this and I'll show you that. That's fun too. But I want you to succeed because I can give you the treasure map so you can treasure hunt and do well. Anyway, my guests are here from all over. Are you wondering what the 25.8 million is? You wondering what that number means? Oh, no. Let's see. We've got a piece that looks like an open hair locket, actually. That looks like that could have been on a chatelaine. We've got a bar pin here that might have a ruby in it. That looks like it could be platinum or white gold. That's a nice piece too. And then we've got this, which is a one drawer for jewelry. And then you can sort of look at your face and look how pretty you look or how not pretty you look with these guys. So let's see. Let's start with the piece let's start with the bar pin.
Hello.
Hi. I want to ask this person who's here, who has she has the glasses on. Hi, what's your name? You have a small piece and it's opening and closing. Basically, you're putting in and out, and it looks like there might be hair inside of it, like a locket.
It's a locket. It's got a picture, but it's like, you can't really see him. He's so old.
Okay. What's your name, hon?
Carmen.
Hi, Carmen. Where are you in the world?
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Hot Springs, Arkansas. Nice. Okay. And then is it marked? Is the metal marked at all? James, thank you for supporting the channel. That's a nice thing.
I have a loop, but I can't find a marking on it, but
Jan, thank you. So you can't find a marking on it. Can you show me the back and just hold it there for me a minute?
there's the back. Oh, sorry. Here we go.
That's it. All right. That's obsidian on the back, the black piece, obsidian. Can I see the front?
Yes.
Where it's carved. Is it like a little rose or something carved of obsidian?
It's an
Oh, it's a figure. It's like a
it's an
cameo.
ugly person.
Well, she's not ugly. Cameos aren't ugly. They're nice. Okay, so that's Edwardian period. What does that mean? Early 20th century. So Queen Victoria dies in 1901, and then it becomes the Edwardian period, you know, King Edward. So that's a nice piece, 1901 to about 1915, and that's the time period for that. I think that piece is probably close to sterling. What do I mean close to sterling? 900 parts per thousand. It's not quite 925 parts per thousand sterling silver.
But
And-
it's gold.
It's gold, and then there's a gold plating, right?
Okay.
There's a gold plating, and I would say, how'd you acquire it?
It was on this chain, which is a Monet, it was on this chain in a thrift store. And it was
Okay, so
$3.
not supposed to be on that chain. That
No.
chain is a whole different animal.
Correct.
And I would say for the pendant alone, basically for the keepsake locket alone, value on that piece is going to be anywhere between, I would say, 125 and 150.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
How much did you pay for it? Sorry, I got an itch.
$3.
Oh, $3 at the thrift store?
Yes.
All right. Did you negotiate?
No, I saw it and I ran.
I saw it. I bought it. I ran. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I'll let
knew.
that
I mean,
go.
because like the chain, it was like a
The
$3
chain is not great.
Everything was $3 on this
All right.
little
Everything
thing,
is
and I saw
$3. You have
this,
a
I'm
good
like,
reason. And, you know,
I
you're nice
missed it.
from Arkansas. You know, okay. This Connecticut New Englander would be like, can't you give it to me for $2? You know, you got to try. But anyway, I do like the success in the piece. I think the piece is quite nice. And I would say on the right chain, you probably could get a good amount for it, but about $125 for the pendant alone, because you got the element. And this is what you're looking for. You're looking
this
for the
little thing
element. You're looking for the
popped out.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Just let me get this thought out. The element of the cameo carving. Then you have, of course, the fact that it actually moves and opens, and then you can do the keepsake part, a lock of hair or a photo. I'm sorry, you go right ahead, honey.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I was able to like pop this out and the little picture in it. Like you can't really see, but it's like a man in a hat. It's like a piece of tin, like it's a picture on a
That's
tin.
called, yeah. So that's a tin type, which
Mhm.
which helps us to identify the date again, because tin types are early 20th century photography, right? They're actually printed, the images printed onto tin. So
Mhm.
that
Is
helps
it
to
morning?
establish that. What, honey?
Is it morning jewelry? Is that what this is? This a piece
I
of
would think that
morning?
it could be considered morning jewelry for the fact that you have the black obsidian. Usually jewelry accented with black could be that. And of course, lockets are usually sort of the first row in morning jewelry. Lockets are very popular. Keepsakes, memorials. You remember grandpa who died, this kind of thing.
Anyway,
Hey, my question of the day, darling, is Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Coke. Okay, nice to see you. Thanks for being with me. Hey, let me ask you this question. Have you signed up? Oh, she's gone. Have you signed up for the newsletter?
I have 8,000 emails in my account. I don't check emails.
That doesn't
so
answer
no.
my question.
I
Did you
don't
sign up my
know what
newsletter?
all the time.
Sign up for that newsletter.
Like-
Get rid of all the spam junk stuff because that newsletter is going to help you. Look at Debbie at the top of the show. She gets the
I know.
newsletter. You should too. Nice to see you.
All right, thank
What
you.
happened to Ian? I got mixed up and Ian's gone now. Poor Ian. Anyway, well, there's lots of guests here and there's lots of information. But when you're looking at things like morning jewelry, don't, of course, think that these particular pieces are not of interest because they have something of a morbid background kind of thing. So I want you to think about that too. So we're guessing on 25.8 million. Oh, 25.8 million appraisals. I have to tell you, I should add that up. It's not number of appraisals, although I would tell you that I was at a rate at public events and private events, easily 50,000 yearly for years, appraisals. But then all the stuff that comes in that is, of course, online too. I never added that up all those years. So I'm going to have to do some addition for that. I'll try to answer that question in a future episode. I'll try to answer that question about how many appraisals. I'm afraid to say I think it's really a lot because I think it's really a lot of appraisals, more than I can probably count. But anyway, my guests are here. That's what's important. Thank you for all being here. And thank you for the support, supporting the channel in different ways, watching the channel, sharing the channel, right? In your social media groups. Don't forget to subscribe too. Let's see. So we've got that purse, which I really like. We've got a ceramic piece. It looks like a canister. The lid comes off. It's got two handles as well. I don't know if is there a mark on the bottom of that?
There is. I don't know if it's real. It says 1761 is what it looks like.
Well, that thing isn't from 1761.
That's what I figured.
We know that. So, okay. And then the purse on a clipboard. Let's see. What's your name,
It's
hon?
a glass bead purse.
What's your name? Okay. So, would you buy the glass bead purse? Oh,
Yeah, sure.
you would? Yeah, sure. Why not? Right? If the price is right.
Well, I'm the one that's answering and I'm the one who has it. So yes.
Oh, okay.
This is Terry.
Hi, Carrie. So, how
Carrie.
did you acquire the glass bead purse?
It was just part of like a mystery bag that I got it from an online auction.
So, how much did you pay for the whole
Two-
bag, and how many things were in the bag?
Yeah, there was a whole bunch, but it broke down to about $2 per item.
Okay, so about $2 for that item, right?
Yes.
So 1 minute, Carrie. Where are you calling from, Carrie?
I'm in DeLand, Florida.
Okay, so Carrie's purse she got for $2. So the person with the canister piece that said 1761, what's your name?
Lori?
Hi, Lori.
Hi.
Lori, honey, where are you calling from? Are you in Florida too?
No, Indiana.
Indiana. Okay, so tell me, would you buy the purse for $2?
Probably.
Probably.
Yep.
Okay. Is there a mark on the inside of the purse? Is there a label?
Yes, there is. It says designed by Joseph, glass beaded in France.
Okay, let me ask you this other question, Carrie. Would you buy her canister set? Her canister, that one canister piece from Indiana?
Sure. Yeah, I would if the price was right.
Okay, so what would the right price be?
Like $10.
Oh, $10. So
Yeah.
she's a big spender. Okay.
Well, I mean, if I needed it, and yeah, I like it because the lid is on it.
You like the lid. The lid
Well, I
doesn't
like it
increase
because it
value.
has a lid. It's a canister with a lid. Because
Okay, it's not just an open crock. You don't like that.
exactly.
Okay,
Correct.
well, these two ladies are chatting. Let me talk to this person over here who's got this other piece. We've got an Asian piece, and we've got what looks like a ginger jar with a gold finial. And you're moving your hands, and you're moving around, and you're playing volume. What happens in the houses, I'll tell you. All right. So he's moving around. So I'll come back to you guys. First of all, I like the beaded purse, Joseph, and of course the fact that they're glass beads. Glass beads, the quality of the beads is going to be important. The pattern is going to be important because it's harder. Okay, so certain patterns are a little bit more difficult than others. So let's talk about that glass beaded purse.
Okay. I'm gonna take
And that particular glass beaded purse, and it has a label inside of it, which we really like. I have to tell you, I don't like the way we're handling. I know you're trying to give me an idea with that clipboard. I don't want you to break that chain. So just be careful.
I will. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, that's fine. My friend Professor Donald is here, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. And hello to your lovely wife in Michigan. This particular piece here, I like for a couple of reasons. Size, I like for it because it can be utilized as a little bit more versatile than just a little tiny clutch purse. I like the fact that the beads are indicated what the beads are made of and where they were made. And also, of course, brand names. Brand names sell items, right? Tiffany, Kleenex, you name it, brand names. That particular piece has a secondary market value about $65, and you paid what for it?
$2.
Yeah, 65. I don't think I'd go as high as 85, but $65 to $75 for that. And they're based on actual sales records where similar pieces have sold. Now, reselling it, you have to think about your niche market, because I don't know, where did you buy it? An online auction? If she bought it in an online auction, right, then you want to think about that are a little bit more upscale, that are better for, of course, more high end. I've been talking a little bit more about high end. Some of you are afraid to do that, right? So try to market it in a high end area, in areas like more like Poshmark, or maybe like the Real, or those kinds of course, online areas, or of course, estate sales that have high end pieces with them.